While fashion might tell us what to wear, style is an expression of ourself. This is Man from Self Style Stories. One guy, three looks. Hi guys, so are you? I'm Robin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the last in the series of Style Stories. Welcome.
Hello.
This is Joel, everyone. Joel, or Gallucks, as you go by online.
Yes.
Joel and me met years ago on, was it a trip or?
I feel like an event or something.
An event.
I saw you going around taking pictures at Fashion Week.
That was it, Fashion Week.
So and I was like, I know you.
We've both kind of been on the circuit, but Joel is very much about fashion, so I had to have him on here. So for people that don't know you, tell us a bit about yourself.
So I would say a fashion blogger, first of all, but that's because I started blogging. And then after I've been blogging for a while, I started a YouTube channel, an Instagram page. So I guess you would say content creator.
And you do it full time, so you're obviously doing it
so I've done
very
it
successfully.
Full time for like 4 years now. From something that I didn't even think could be a job. So yeah, it's amazing. Having a great time.
And I've asked you, as with the other guys that we've had, to bring in 3 looks, which kind of like define you or stuff that you feel good in. Okay, so starting with this first look, which I actually just saw on your Instagram this morning. Where's everything from?
So it's my schoolboy chic. When I was shooting it, actually, I didn't think that I looked like a schoolboy, but you know Tom, who takes my pictures.
Yes, your photographer, yeah.
He was like, schoolboy, yeah. So I was like, oh wow, I do look like a schoolboy.
Yeah.
The cap is really old. It's from a brand that I don't even think is around anymore. It's like Matthias Kjær or something.
Okay.
It's like Norwegian or Danish, but I wear it all the time. The blazer, TK Maxx.
Good one.
Yeah, a little find. And then the t-shirt is just like a Nike tee that I found on ASOS. Shorts are Stella McCartney.
Okay.
It's quite random.
Yeah.
And the shoes are a brand called 80s.
Okay.
It's like EYTYS. But they are the most difficult thing to walk in you've ever. They're like having bricks on your feet.
Yeah, they've got quite a heel, don't they? Yeah.
Yes, they're very chunky and very square. And the bag, the chain bag.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a brand called Cara.
Okay.
They've made bags for like a while now, but when I saw that someone else posted it on Instagram, and I was like, that's so cute. So I got it.
Because I always notice from your Instagram, which I will link, so everyone go and check out Joel, and also your YouTube channel. I always notice that you have got so many sort of real statement accessories, and it's a bit like we had Sanj on the first episode of this, and he's all about accessories too. Like, how much do you think they play into your style?
I'm kind of like a magpie. I kind of like love shiny, like statement accessories, like you said. So I'm more of like shoes, bags, jewelry. Like I'm like a little hoarder for those kinds of things, because I think it just adds something. You know, you could be wearing like a plain black t-shirt and denim, but if you put like a nice bag, that like changes the whole thing. I wear the same jewelry like every day, and I just love playing around with bags and shoes. So. Yeah, I think it can change an outfit. So.
Into your second look here, tell me a bit about this.
So this is a matching set from a Korean store.
Okay.
Because I've been shopping a lot on Korean websites lately, because I love their kind of vibe, the style, the oversized fit, and obviously this is a matching set, which is really nice. I've got a beanie on from Weekday, which is only £7, which is like the cheapest. Yeah. And then the sneakers are Acne Studios. And just white socks, because I've been wearing a lot of white socks all the time. But this is like a super comfy outfit. I look like a giant baby, so. And
the Korean clothing, like, how long does that take to arrive? Is it expensive? Do you have to really research these pieces?
Yeah, so there's a lot of like cool, inspiring Korean stores, and they have Instagram accounts. So you can like find them via Instagram, but then when you go to actually buy it, it can be a bit of a minefield.
Okay.
Usually they have like a UK or US version of the site, and you can pay for it, shipping, whatever, PayPal. But then when it arrives, there is always a customs charge.
Right, okay.
And that's hard to like guess how much it will be, because it depends on what they price it as when they send it through. So I've been stung a few times.
Right. What I'll do is I'll get you to give me some of your favorite stores, and again I'll link it there because it's something that I know I would certainly check out. I'm not, for me, very oversized and stuff. It would be interesting to have a look.
There's different ones as well. That's the thing. There's like the more streetwear ones, and then you get your more like classic, sophisticated ones too.
That's me, classic and sophisticated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stay. And what about the bag? Where's this from?
So the crossbody, well, it's more of a bum bag actually, but
Yeah.
I've just worn it as crossbody.
Okay.
That's from a French brand called NDG, which is like Nid de Guêpe.
Okay.
They actually sent me this bag, and I wear it a lot. It's only like 60 euros. I probably wear it than my more expensive bags.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
But it's just really easy to wear, and it can fit so much in it too. So.
Third look.
Yes.
Again, we're sticking with your color palette, darks.
Yes.
Tell me about this one.
So this leather jacket is another one from AS Clo, which is where the...
I love this leather jacket.
So do
Yeah.
I had one biker jacket that I used to wear a lot that was suede from Urban Outfitters, and it was like a vintage, reclaimed vintage kind of thing. And I wore that for years. But more recently I've been wanting more like oversized cropped leather jacket, and this is the only one that I've seen like in the past year or so. So I was like, I have to get that. And yeah, I've just thrown it over like a vintage Harley Davidson t-shirt with some track pants from Weekday.
Okay.
And then my Balenciaga track sneakers. And yeah, I was wearing the crossbody bag under as well.
Yeah.
So it's more of just like a casual, relaxed look, you know.
And where do you get your like sense of style from? Because I know when you started out, you were called the Hallow Grind.
Yeah, my blog was called the Hallow Grind.
And then you kind of evolved your kind of look. Everything I think's become a lot slicker.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like how do you like curate and create this look that you've got?
So in the beginning, it started from a kind of dislike of clothes.
Okay.
In the sense that I was working as a stylist in London, I was an assistant stylist, and I saw clothes, patterns, colours, all these different things every day. And I was kind of sick of seeing clothes, so I just wore black all the time. And that's kind of how my Instagram started getting more popular, because it was like, oh, this guy just wears black, like black, black. And then it kind of started evolving from there. When I got bored of just wearing black, I started introducing other colours, but it's still my wardrobe's very like monochromatic. I just find it comfortable and easy. And
does that mean that everything kind of, all the guys that we've had on here, be it from Ali last week, Sanj not so much actually, I say all the guys, Jordan, me, like we all have a sort of colour palette. Do you find it then it's easier to mix and match, and also working with your accessories?
Yeah, definitely. It's just kind of making life easier for myself. Because if I buy like a leather jacket or a pair of track pants, it will go with the rest of my wardrobe. Yeah. So I don't need to think as much. Whereas if you've got one really loud piece, you really need to think about what it goes with.
So obviously you've got your really sort of set style.
Yes.
Do you have certain, I mean, I'm asking this and I know you've got the products down beside you. Tell us about some of your grooming. Like, do you have like a set fragrance that you wear?
So I have like a few fragrances that I go in between. One which I have with me is Margiela Replica Jazz Club. Okay. Which was recommended to me by Drew Scott from LA. Yeah. And I love it so much. This is my second bottle, so. Okay. Yeah.
Can I spray?
Yeah, go for it.
A double spray.
What do you think?
I like it. Yeah. It's got, there's actually a Penhaligon's fragrance that I'm wearing today called Roaring Radcliffe, which I think smells quite similar. There's a kind of sweetness to it, almost like a sort of bourbon or rum. Yeah. It's actually darker than I kind of thought you'd wear. We think of you as maybe wearing something slightly lighter and brighter, but this has got a weight and a depth, which I enjoy. So is this your kind of like signature scent?
I spray this quite often.
Yeah.
But I also go between Le Labo, Santal. Is it 33 or 26? Do you know?
I couldn't tell you. Let's say 33.
Yeah, I think it's 33. Yeah. There's two though. And then Comme des Garçons, Amazing Green, which is like wet grass, which is great. I think that's the most like out there fragrance that I wear. And then Marlin and Gertz, Dark Rum, which is light and fresh. So that might be what you were thinking. I guess it just depends on my mood. Like I change all the time. Fragrance is one of my favorite things because it's the best feeling in the world when someone like hugs you and they're like, you smell great. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that's what I want.
But it's all part of your wardrobe too, I think. Having, you know, the right suit or the right sort of summer outfit with something which complements that. And what about other sort of grooming options? What do you use in terms of skincare?
So skincare, I'm quite basic, so I have just a face wash.
Yeah.
Which is Heath.
Heath, okay.
Yeah, Heath London.
London, yeah.
The green, it's like a charcoaly kind of. Yeah. And tinted moisturiser, which is Lab Series.
Nice.
Which is
look at this. This actually is one of my sort of favourite tints. I think what's good about this is it's not visible. Have you got it on today?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you can't. I think a tinted moisturiser is such a great option for guys that want. Sorry, to squeeze it on. Such a great option if you want, like, just a little bit of just a boost in colour, but also a touch of coverage.
It kind of evens you out, right?
Yeah, it evens your skin tone, but also, I mean, you can see there, one hand done and one hand not. This is one of the ones that I always say is so good, and also it's not greasy, it's really light on the skin.
I've been using that for years now.
Yeah.
Just always, when it runs out, just buy a new one.
I think we spoke about this actually, because we did a grooming video together in Lisbon,
oh my God,
like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2-3 years ago. And I'm sure this product came up, but I love it. I think it's great, especially into sort of summertime. If you've got a wedding or a formal event, it's such a good product for doing that.
Yeah, just a little lift.
Just a little lift. And what about, I'm looking here.
Yes.
What else have we got here?
I'll grab these. So,
Gimme Brow.
Yeah, Benefit Gimme Brow. I think it was Sarah Ashcroft that turned me onto this.
Yeah.
Because I was using I think I was using Benefit, but the clear one.
Yes.
Is that the same? Is it? It's not called Gimme Brow, is it?
I don't think so, but there is a sort of clear eyebrow gel, yeah.
And it was making my eyebrows kind of
like clump up.
Crusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a white crust, and I was like, I don't want that.
No.
So then, Sarah was like, oh, you should use Gimme Brow.
Yeah.
And so it's just a brown.
It's almost like little fibers. So if you take it out here, it applies like a mascara would, but don't worry guys, it's not a mascara. And you can just do a little run of it through your eyebrows. But I think eyebrows and having good groomed eyebrows is so important, because it is literally the frame for your eyes and you're wanting to have eye contact with people. So these are good. Also, there's different shades of this. We've got lighter sort of colours.
There's 3, isn't there? There's like a light, a middle and a dark. I don't know which one
this is number 3. I think it's 1, 3 and 5. Yeah. But no, I'm a big fan of them.
And then Marlin and Gert's lip moisturiser. Just because I always feel kind of a bit chapped or
chappy. Yeah.
So.
And those are your go-tos.
They're my like essentials. Oh, and also Tresemme.
Tresemme, yeah. So into the hair, we've got a Tresemme. So you've had a few different sort of hairstyles and colours at the moment. Yes. We've got. What colour is this? There's a blonde with something. Yeah.
So I bleached my hair. I had it bleached for like 2 years.
You've had it for a while.
I've kept it up like really well. But now is the time where I'm going out.
Okay.
So I'm like an in-between phase. So we've got like my natural dark root, which is like this long at the moment, which then goes into like a blonde, which was the end of the last bleach.
Okay.
And then it goes on to like a grey tip.
Yeah.
But since I've been like swimming and stuff recently, it's made my hair a bit green.
Okay.
Which is not great.
I thought you dyed it that way. I mean, I think it suits you.
Thanks.
And you also go with the plant sat next to you. Have you tried any sort of like silver shampoos or any sort of clarifying shampoos or anything?
Yeah, so I constantly throughout the process of having bleached hair, I've always used Bleach London.
Yes.
Like silver shampoo or smoky shampoo, which is more of a dark grey. But we just keep putting toners on it.
Yeah.
But toners wash out really quickly, so it's hard to keep up. But I can't wait to have it all cut out and just have my natural brown hair again, because it's been a while.
I have been saying to all the guys on here, and I'm going to say it to you too, I would love to have you on the channel we've got the barber chair quite literally there. You guys aren't seeing it. Yeah. But we'll get you in, get your barber, and maybe we can see that sort of transformation. Get you back to your roots. We can see what happens with it and sort of see how you style, because I mean, your hair always looks really neat, so it'd be good to sort of see how you have it cut and also what you style it with. Yeah. So we shall get you back in.
I'd love to.
But thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming down to see me. We're at the opposite ends of London, so it was great for you to come in. And I'm sure everyone else has really enjoyed this. But what we'll do is I will get all the details before you go of what you're wearing, where it's from. We'll link it down below, also some of your favourite sites. Yes. And I'm going to check some of those, like some of the sort of Korean stores.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. And the door is always open unless it's locked, in which case it's not. But do come and visit. We'll get you in the chair for a cut.
Sounds great.
But thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this and you're not yet press subscribe, then this way, press subscribe. Just point there. Press subscribe right there. There's also more video suggestions down there. You're doing really well right there. A link to my blog. Oh, come on, like you've never done this before. And also the info button with some videos. I'll pop your YouTube channel up there, so do that. And my social, come and follow. But I'll see you in my next new video. Bye-bye.